And I think we are live, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, my name is Łukasz, and I am joined today by two Go On Board team members.
Hi, I'm Ola.
And I'm Kamil. Hello.
So we are here today with you to play The Witcher Path of Destiny. So it's going to be a 3-player gameplay, but it's also a live gameplay. So you will be able to see what we are doing and what is happening. So first of all, we want to hear from you in the chat, in the comment section. Let us know if you can see us and hear us. Then we will know that we can move forward with things here. So this is the prototype of the Witcher Path of Destiny, our latest project that is coming to GameFound pretty soon. We have explained the game mechanics in our previous video, so that is helpful if you saw that. If not, I hope that as we play you will be able to understand how the game actually works. But before we get into that, I want to tell you what will happen today. So we will play the game. As we play, we will try to explain what is happening, but if you have any questions, make sure to ask them. So some people behind the scenes will let us know that we should respond to that. So maybe explain something better. So we will play the game. If you have any questions that are not connected, directly to the gameplay itself, some broader questions, topics regarding this game or Go On Board in general, we will address them at the end. So first gameplay, but we will try to listen to you, and I actually want to listen to you because my plan today is to maybe give them some chances and invite your voice. So get ready to maybe help me out decide which path I should take. So that will happen, and later we'll get into more in-depth Q&A session. So that's that.
Just to add, like Łukasz said, we have some people behind the scenes from our team. So first of all, thank you guys. And they're also here in the comments. So if we are going to be too busy to answer you, then our team will respond right here directly. Kaki can write, hello, that's true, Kamil is not wrong.
Yeah, so some people will also try to answer things in the chat. So this is where we are at. And before we get into that game, I think probably some of you are wondering what is the status of our previous game. So first of all, the majority of the backers for The Witcher Old World already got the game, got it some time ago, and are enjoying it. So we are very happy with the response it has. At the same time, right now we are in last few days of delivering the remaining copies from the second wave. So we will of course not launch the campaign before we finish that process, but it will end at the end of this week. And this is a lengthy process, but a process that we and our team has learned a lot from. Ola from HR knows that we started as a small company and now we are growing.
Yeah. Actually, I joined November last year, and there were only 12 people in the team, and now we have 36 people on board, and we are still growing, so we can make even more exciting products for you guys.
Yeah, so of course we are learning from the things that happened in our previous projects, and we know that we will do better. But this time, like the previous one, we want to hear from you. So share your thoughts and your ideas, and we will listen to them, not only today, but throughout this process before and during the campaign. Okay, I think we can get into the story today. So We have 3 stories. Kamil can show you the 3 boxes that we have here. Those are the tac boxes that we use for the deluxe version of the game. You can keep them, have them to store all the components in the game. So each of the stories has its own components, and we have Striga, the Edge of the World, and the Lesser Evil that we are playing today. So just a quick gameplay overview before we get into the Lesser Evil story. So the quick overview is each of us we have a character. Today I play as Geralt of Rivia.
I'll be playing Yennefer.
And I'm gonna be Dandelion.
So, you know, originally Geralt in the story of Lesser Evil was alone, but here this is kind of an alternative version of the events. What would happen if he was joined by, this time around, Yennefer and Dandelion, how the story would go about. So each player has a character, and every time you play we have a common deck of action cards on the playmat here. We are going to draft from the common deck of cards, and then we are going to manage our hand of cards, and we are going to build our tableau. So we are building our tableau, collecting active symbols and others.
Actually, we can show it on the second camera because we have a camera from above, so maybe we can switch to that one and present some things on right here. All right, we got it.
Yeah, so we will use our miniatures, draft cards from the board, and managing our hands of cards, build our tableau by collecting symbols. And the symbols for the game, they are always 2 active symbols, left and right. And we are gathering them to gain victory points and experience points. So that way, whoever gets more experience, they will unlock their abilities. But the goal of the game is to gain victory points to be the main character of the story. And the game will take 3 rounds, and each round is divided into 3 turns. So you will see that now. So are there any? I think our chat right now is stuck here, but are there any questions that we should answer?
Maybe I can go in there and
sure.
while we have this camera, right now I'm just up. Okay, we got here some our second screen to have a look at here. Alrighty.
So okay, so now I think we can get into the gameplay itself. So we have the large deck of the story cards that we're going to read through. Each character, as I said, has a character board, hand of cards that they will use, and we have already some cards laid down on the player mat. So Dandelion goes first, then Geralt, then Yennefer.
We have a question from the people. They're asking on how much it takes to actually set up the whole game. So maybe because The Witcher Old World is pretty much bigger game, and this one is a bit different. So maybe how long did it took us to set it up?
5-10 minutes, I think. Choose a character, shuffle the main deck, lay out the tokens, and choose the story, and then put out the components with that story. So I'm going to get into the components connected to that story pretty soon, actually. Okay, so I think we can get into that. The very first card we always flip is the introduction to the story. For some, it may sound familiar. It's based on the stories in the books. Actually, it's the first episode of the Netflix series, season 1, just so you know. For some time now, the town of Blaviken has been preparing for a fair. The alderman, Caldemain, your good friend, agrees to wine and dine you. Pretty good friend, that's true. During dinner, he talks about his concerns, which prevents him from fully enjoying the upcoming holiday. The specter of conflict hangs over Blaviken. A gang has shown up here. I don't know if that's his voice, actually. I don't know. It's maybe too dangerous. Says the alderman, munching on a piece of meat. 6 miscreants led by a young girl named Renfri. They are hanging around the neighborhood. Although they are not doing anything to anyone, they are glaring, which scares decent folks. And to make matters worse, they are threatening our mage, claiming they have good reasons for it. But they don't want to name them. Since they come to town, the mage hasn't set foot outside his tower. He doesn't let anyone in either. I'm afraid this won't end well. You could investigate this. So we're going to be torn apart, and this is where I want to ask you. Should I go lean towards Renfri side of things or Stregobor side of things? So please help me out in the comment section. I want to follow what you want to do. So, although you'd be better off not sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, which is true, undertaking the initiative will put the alderman at ease. He's always been so friendly to you. Also, you may benefit from helping him out. However, you realize that you must remain careful. If you are forced to take sides, you will have to bear the responsibility for whatever happens. So this throws us into the story and mechanically what's different here. Actually, this one has quite a big twist in it. Or people are saying Stregobor. Okay, I saw Stregobor. I'm going for that. But okay, I see Renfri now. Okay, I'm waiting for one more person.
You're too easy to persuade.
Renfri. Okay, I'm going Renfri, but this is round 1. Listen what happens later. So, actually, in this story, we have alliance cards. So every round there are 2 dominant symbols, and always one will be connected to Renfri, one will be connected to Stregobor. So gathering the symbols from our cards will move us towards one or the other. But also there are additional symbols or bonuses that we can get by collecting special cards. So we have 2 decks of cards and 3 tokens, Stregobor, Renfri, or choose which one you want. So if we go to that spot on the map, on the board, then we get the cards and they are revealed at the end of the round. But there's a twist. The person who has the most of the dominant symbol, of the winning symbol, is not rewarded but punished. So you don't want to, move too much into one of the evils. You accede to call the men's request and decide to meditate between the 2 parties to the conflict. Decide to mediate, of course, not meditate, mediate. This will happen here. We are from Poland, so this is not our mother tongue. Sorry, please. From another conversation with the alderman, you learn that the mage is Stregobor, an old acquaintance of some of you. Therefore, you head to his tower. Unfortunately, just as the alderman said, the entrance doors, adorned with rosette made of light wood, are protected with the magical barrier. It might be quite challenging to get together, it seems. So, we are going to collect exploration to try to locate Renfri and find a way to meet without any witnesses. And we will be focusing on collecting magic. We attempt to break the spell protecting the magical tower to see Stregobor. You can smell something in the air. Can you guys smell something in the air? But
that was a tricky question.
Okay, not that way. Also, not in a romantic way, because you can't quite put a finger on it. However, you have a hunch that the attempt to understand Renfri or the mage may bring about gratitude from one and the animosity from the other, obviously. So, when we will lean towards exploration, we go see Renfri. When we lean towards magic, we go see Stregobor. One more thing, last thing, as you can see here on our playmat, the rightmost spot is empty. For a 4 or 5 player game, we use all of those spots. For 1, 2, or 3 player games, we use what we see here. Okay, so we are ready. Dandelion is first on the initiative track. What did people tell me to go?
Renfri.
Renfri.
Okay.
So for the exploration. Okay.
I will try. I will do my very best to follow your lead. But also,
Choose wisely.
but also, in the next round we may change. It may change.
Okay, I think this is a very nice pair because it has exploration and magic.
Okay, so you want to
And-
stand on a fence, and you draw a Renfri
Renfri.
Alliance card.
Yeah.
So you may look at the cards you have drawn, but only the cards from the winning side are revealed at the end of the round. So now I go. Okay. Oops, magic. I was supposed to go to Renfri, yes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. So,
You can
Or
always
you,
go.
you have the two of the right.
but this is
Symbols.
for Stregobor too.
Oh, sure.
So
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
will play. Okay, I will draft this, but hear me out. I will draw the Renfri Alliance card, and I will play some exploration from my hand. So I'm still leaning toward Renfri. You see, even though I drafted magic.
Okay, so I think I'll choose the blind pair.
Yeah. So you can always go and take two cards from the top of the deck if you don't like what you see, or if you don't see what you like. Then the positions we have chosen, they set the initiative for the next round. The topmost pair is discarded, and we slide the cards up. And now, at the same time, we play two cards from our hand. And and I think I know what I want to do. My ability, one time use training, so I would normally have to lose one diplomacy, but I ignore it. I ignore the requirement and still get all three of the same.
and why is that? Can you explain that, Łukasz? What does your ability actually do?
Yeah, so during the step, the card requires me to lose one diplomacy to activate it, but my training says ignore one loss of one symbol. So this is my level first ability. And if I gather more experience, I will unlock more. So I am on the fence. I have I have two for two. I have two for Renfri, one for
Yeah.
Stregobor.
Alrighty.
And you are
Uh,
Stregobor,
Stregobor
you
and Renfri.
I go for Renfri.
So,
The first token goes to the Renfri side. I told I'm going to follow your lead. Now maybe let's change. Okay, so we place cards, and then Yennefer is first now.
okay, so, well, cards are not that what I expected to, so maybe
I see what I want.
I think I'll choose the last pair.
Okay.
And I will choose also Renfri card.
Okay.
Oh,
It seems that
sorry.
It seems that all of our cards will be revealed. Then now, Dandelion.
Dandelion. Well, I've got some cards that may be useful for me for the future.
Mm-hmm.
But then I won't have anything special to play right now, so it's not a very suitable situation for me. So I'm going to go blank.
Okay. Surprising. Okay.
And I did very well
Yes.
on that.
Okay. That's a bummer. So I go here, draw those two cards, and because this token is here again, a Renfri card, which will be revealed at the end. And now we are in the second turn of playing cards from our hand. And I will try not to go too much into one of the sides.
Yep.
So once we know what we want to play, we reveal two cards at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice. So you lose one diplomacy.
Yep.
And get 3 experience.
And now, because I have inactive symbol, then I
Yeah.
gain swords, which gives me basically nothing.
An
But
active
it's
symbol.
inactive symbol. But it gives me swords. So maybe I can exchange swords later.
Yes, so you lose up to 3. So it's 1,
And
2,
two,
and you
actually.
get 2 swords.
Yep.
And I play the card where I lose one of the swords I gathered before, which is not useful right now, and I get 2 symbols to the left, so I'm going all in to the Renfri side. Which maybe may backfire later. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exploration.
I have 4 exploration.
And it's your 4 exploration. So right now, after we have played our cards and resolved, we see amongst the players which of the sides is the winning one. For me, majority is exploration. For Ola, majority is the magic, and for Kamil, it's exploration. So all in all, we put the destiny token on the left path. And we step into the third.
I see that Kamil is hearing louder than Ola and Łukasz, but it's quite well. Well, maybe it's my nature.
Okay. Oh, too many cards. And Dandelion goes first.
Alrighty. What do we have here?
I really wanted to go for Matt. You can play,
You
Kamil.
did not.
Okay,
You did not.
okay. Conspire, two of you.
Don't play.
I really wanted to go with you against him, but people told me the next round.
Excuses. Okay, it's not really fantastic like I see on the deck and for my situation. So maybe, just maybe,
Again,
I'll
couple
go.
of things I see and I like.
I'll go right here, and that might be a weird choice.
Oops, but another Renfri card.
But another Renfri card goes for me, and we'll see how it goes. I can smell the backlash.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. So I think I am happy with what I have collected so far. Oops, this one is nice. And this one is nice. But I will go here, get a Stregobor card, and draft these two.
Okay. And I'll get the last pair again. And I'll choose. Okay, yeah. I'll choose Renfri.
Okay. I think that's what I want to do.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You ready?
So move miniatures here. Discard the top pair. And we will reveal the new cards soon.
Okay, so
1, 2,
1, 2,
3.
3.
I gain 1 experience for the one of the cards that I have played. And I have gained 1, 2, 3, some magic. Still, exploration is dominant for me.
Okay.
Ola.
I'm getting 2 of the exploration
Oops.
and 1 magic.
Oops.
Okay.
I will scooch down this way.
I remove 1 exploration symbol, so but I get also 1, so I'm not really changing anything here. But I gain 1 magic, and also because I played 3 of the green cards, I received exploration and magic, and that's what I did right here.
Mr. Kamil, I think you're going for the majority of the symbols.
Probably, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So,
Yeah.
You live only once.
So the still exploration is winning symbol. So we put the path, the destiny token on that path. And what happens now? First of all, we reveal in that particular story. That's what we do. We reveal the cards for Renfri, and we apply the effects that we have. So here I have just 2 experience points, nothing in particular.
Yeah, I have 1 experience point also.
And you lose.
But I don't have any.
Okay, so you get nothing out of that. And Kamil?
For an inactive symbol, so for swords, I gain 1 exploration symbol again, and for 2, I can remove 1. I can remove 1 magic symbol to gain 2 explorations. So I guess I'm getting all in.
Yeah.
So right now, what we do is we give out victory points and experience points. So for every winning symbol, which is exploration, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh wow.
Woo!
Wow, that's a lot.
Well, we'll see about that later.
And Ola gets
3.
3.
3.
And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no, I didn't want it to be first, and I succeeded. I succeeded too well in that. So Kamil, you get the majority token for that.
I'm not gonna thank you for now.
And we get also experience points for the other symbol, not the winning one. So we get experience points for magic. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. I didn't do well.
I have 4 also.
But I unlocked my ability.
I have 1.
Oh!
Ooh.
So, because me and Ola, we are tied for the first place in the majority of that other symbol, the player that is higher on the initiative track gets it. So it's actually me. Sorry. So, right now, what happened is we have summarized the first round. We have scored victory points and experience points for the first round. Kamil is winning. So Ola, honestly, whatever the chat says, you have to go against him. And we have given out the tokens for the majority of the symbol, will come in play in a second. And right now, every player keeps 1 card in the tableau. So we put all the tokens aside. So we have built up this sequence of action cards before us, and now we keep 1 of them for the next round, and we discard all the other cards. And I will keep this.
And what we have exploration and
swords,
and fighting for the next round.
Exploration and fighting. So.
Okay.
Matthew is asking, can we negotiate with other players? Yes, we can, and I am trying to do that. I'm trying to negotiate with Ola against Kamil, who has too many victory points, because we want to do better.
Well, mission failed successfully. For now.
Yeah.
But for now, we didn't read the part of the story when we're gonna to get our rewards.
Yeah. So somebody asked about the number of the tokens, Neil. So we have them spread out in 3 different piles. So there are plenty of those, and the tokens for the left or the right side are always connected to one of the active symbols. So here we were gathering the exploration and the magic. So we kept 1 card, and now we flip to the page 6, and I will let you, Ola, read it. Please.
But for now, we have a question: are there enough tokens, tokens? Because we have it set up for up to 3 players, and what if we play for 5?
So, as I said, there are plenty of the tokens here. We have them here, 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 and I don't think we ever run out. There are 100+ tokens here, so irregardless of how well players are doing, we never use all of those. So
and we have 100+ games played out.
Oh, that is true.
So it's pretty much legit.
That is true. So Ola will read them.
Removing the protective spell of Stregobor's towel turns out to be beyond your capabilities.
Yes, so mission failed on talking to Stregobors.
One of you manages...
Oh, okay, sorry, not for me. For me, mission successful, yes.
Manages to only activate the magical fish-snapped knocker. Tell this she-devil that she master dismisses all the allegations and has no intentions of seeing you, declares the bug-eyed knocker. And I quote, "Go jump into the sake, suckers, preferably off the top of my tower, if you manage to break in, that is." Having said that, the knocker falls silent. One of you who activated it feels offended by the malevolence of the animate object which motivates them to act. The player with
I am
token...
motivated to act. Stregobor, you son of a gun. You and your magic knocker.
The player with token
Yes, the right path, which is me.
draws an alliance card of any type and immediately gains its bonus.
Yes.
If it cannot be applied, the player draws another alliance card.
Whoopsie schmoopsie. So, I think I want to take things. Oh, we have to conspire right now. Should I push it towards the maps or towards the swords? Exploration or fighting?
Fighting.
Fighting? But you don't have it.
Whatever.
Okay. Okay, fighting. So I draw the Stregobor card and apply it. So I lose one exploration symbol and I get 2 swords immediately. Okay. I am sorry, guys. Whatever you say, I am all for Stregobor now. I mean, all for. Little bit.
Yeah. Okay, you find Renfri in the Golden Court. The gang has rented a bower, a small room with a filthy curtain instead of a door. You eavesdrop?
Yeah.
On their conversation. Back in the day, the mage subject Renfri to numerous experiments and was involved in imprisoning her in the tower, which led to her subsequent exile. Either Stregobor will agree to see us, or this town won't forget our visit for a long time. Renfri's voice booms from behind the curtain.
So Renfri's mad because he experimented, and I would personally, I just want everybody to know that I personally, as a person, I feel for her, but the game pushed me towards Stregobor. So I think he's a pretty good guy.
Well, Ola said to go for Stregobor, not really the game.
Okay, Ola pushed me. So, yes. So,
That's just an offer.
okay.
You didn't have to.
Morally, I feel ambiguous in this situation, but we'll see.
Okay, you have just learned that the dispute stems from some past governance grievances. Sorry, guys, and that there is no point in trying to pursue Renfri to drop it. However, you can't remain indifferent to her threat against the townsfolk.
Ah, that is true. Sorry. I am morally okay. She wants to kill the people. I am morally okay again.
Not at all. The one of you who tracked her down would rather never hear those words. The necessity of choosing the lesser evil paralyzes you.
Oh, that is true.
Player with token left path.
Camille.
That's me.
Marks the nearest.
Yeah, the leftmost, so the one that the only one he has unlocked.
Yeah.
All right.
Unlocked ability as used and
Oh.
loses 1 victory point.
You lose 1 victory point because you have chosen one of the evils. And you are evil, not me, who is going for the evil mage. Actually, quick pause since I have him. Aaron AKI said Yennefer to Geralt when asked what we do. We will fight. I mean, you will fight.
And I will watch.
So first of all,
sounds about right.
First of all, Aaron, very good question, very good comment. Yes, very good comment. And actually, this is what happened. So yes, I was pushed into that situation by Yennefer. So that is what happened. My hands are, how would you say that?
Tight.
My hands were tight, but my conscience is clear. But surprise, surprise. I have prepared for such a situation, for somebody in the comment section to help me out. So we will contact you, Aaron, and you win the deluxe Witcher Ronin comic book and limited miniature and the set of pins and the black and white version of the comic book, and the posters.
Oh wow.
Nice.
So The Witcher Ronin set goes to you. Just another Bob. Typical, yeah. Exactly. Olaf. So you were not indifferent, but you were just playing your character. But Aaron will contact you regarding the reward. But let's move on.
Okay.
And that will be sooner than later.
Yes.
Okay, now we have two options again. We can choose exploration again, and we want to suggest to Renfri to watch the mage's tower together to see if there's any way to get inside, or we can.
Let's break into the tower.
We can choose to fight, and to ensure the safety of the townsfolk, you're also trying to make sure the town guards are on standby in case of any commotion.
Yes, so I personally think that commotion is coming, so we should help the guards.
This time I agree with you.
Okay, people in the comment section, I am very persuaded into going the Stregobor way, but if majority of you will say otherwise, right now I will change my mind as I draft the cards. So we have two symbols, and I'm first. Okay,
Yep.
I have to make up my mind quickly. Okay.
I have just one more question.
Yes.
Because in this, do we have these cards active in this scenario?
Yes.
Can we explain what are these?
Yes. So, as I said, different stories have different rules, but the personal side quest cards are used in all of them. So every character has their own card. We keep them here underneath the player board or near the player board, and it gives us additional victory points or chance for additional victory points at the end of the game. So for me, I would want to finish the game with some green cards in my hand. For Yennefer blue, and for Dandelion
Without the symbols on the cards.
cards without the symbol. So every character has different card that can give us 1, 3, or 5 points at the end. So it can help as well. So this is something to think about throughout the game. Very good question, because I forgot about that. So good to remember that.
I have one more question.
Yes.
Because you gain the Stregobor card.
I keep it to the next round.
Okay.
Yes, I keep it. I did it purposefully, or purposely. So I knew we were going towards Renfri side. I was afraid I will have too much of that symbol, and I knew that this may come in play later. So whatever card that hasn't been used, the alliance card, we keep them. So you can. You could get 3 cards from the side that's not winning and keep them for the next round, and we only reveal what side is winning.
I see that Ivan has a question. Does each character have one side card, or do they have more?
Yeah, each character has one side quest card, and they are connected to the starting hand of the character. So the challenge to gain extra victory points is equally as difficult to every character.
Alrighty.
Okay, Aaron is still active, and he said, one doesn't get the Butcher of Blaviken nickname for no reason. I agree.
That is why Dandelion is gonna be the Butcher of Blaviken.
Okay,
Simple as that.
I will do my best to become the Butcher or not. Anyways, I go first, and I go one of those 2 spots. Let me look at my hand. Ooh la la.
Is that legal to
No,
get the slot between 1 or 2?
This helps me think.
Okay.
I am narrowing my options. Both are very good. Both seem nice. This pushes me too fast. Okay, I go here. I don't want to push things too far, so I draw Renfri Alliance card, and I put it here, and Dandelion is next.
Dandelion is next. Okay. I have to check my... oh, that looks nice. So I go right here and take this bar, and I will choose again Renfri.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, I'll get Stregobor this time.
The topmost pair that was not drafted is discarded. We place our miniatures here and we choose the cards to play. And I thought I knew what I wanted to do, but I'm not sure right now. Okay, for now, I think I will just go for it. Just full on swords, full on Butcher of Blaviken.
Alrighty, are we ready?
Yep.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1.
Boom, boom. I have one card that I'm not able to activate, and the other both, they give me sword symbols.
Okay. I get one that gives me some
Oops, experience.
Experience.
points and also 2 swords.
Alrighty.
I wish I had some experience.
My card covers technically one sword symbol, but I gain 3 experience points as well. And I cover diplomacy symbol to actually gain 2 swords.
So for Ola, majority swords. For me, majority swords. For Kamil,
Also swords.
Okay, we are very...
We want to protect people, okay?
we want to help the guy that experimented on Renfri and pushed her out of town. This is what happened.
Exactly. Okay.
And now Yennefer goes first.
Yeah. And I will actually
Oops.
use my ability.
Drawing energy. Are you drawing energy from Geralt, personally?
Not
No,
yet.
just kidding, just kidding.
Not
It
yet,
helps you.
but
What?
I can swap any 2 cards in the pool
Okay, nice.
before I choose which pair I want to get. So I'll get.
Each character
That's nice.
basically has his unique skill set that applies to the different stage of the rounds.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's for the drafting cards, sometimes for the playing cards,
Yeah.
sometimes at the end of the round. Dandelion, for example, is before playing cards, so the second step.
But you don't have experience, so...
No, I can really enjoy that for now, but I just wanted to highlight that every character has its unique set of skills. They're not the same, pretty much.
Oh, just another Bob is saying, if Dandelion decides to attack, something is wrong. So...
You should never.
So, haha, this is what's interesting. So, of course, with your starting hand of cards, you are, more in tune with the character that you have, and the special abilities are more in tune with the type of a character you have. But because we are drafting cards from the open pool, it's more broad. So, can Dandelion push other people to fight? Encourage them to fight, thus becoming the hero of the story? Yes.
Using his charisma and charm.
Yes, use your charm, please. Okay, so now me. Sorry, I got lost in
the conversation.
I don't want that. So I think I'm going to go...
I see one question that will be answered after the round, because it's really a good question, but I think we would need to elaborate on that. So Arthur, we're going to answer that a bit later. Okay, my turn. So,
I know what I wanted to do. I went blind, and actually it worked out really well. Yeah, like crazy well. Like I'm going to play the 2 cards I have drafted blind.
Nice.
So if every turn was like that, you go blind, you get perfect cards, you play them, life would be easier. But you gotta think it through more. So no.
Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna choose this time Renfri.
This
Wow.
time,
That's a twist.
yes. But collectively, I think we are choosing Renfri. We'll see. I have played my cards already. I know
Play the
what I want to do.
cards. Okay. A minute, please. Just to make sure that I'm gonna play it
Just
right.
to make sure I get most of the points again. Camille, it's about fun.
He's still
Camille,
first,
it's about
so
fun and it's about me winning. So
It's always about you.
Okay. We'll see about that. 3, 2, 1.
boom, I get some exploration, but still I am on the fighting side.
All right.
Ooh! So Yennefer is 3-3, so she
Yeah.
is in the middle.
And I'm getting 2 swords.
Nope. Ah, okay, yes, you are.
Yeah.
You got just 1 yellow card.
Yeah, because here is 1 yellow card, and I gain 2 sword
exactly.
symbol, and I have another sword symbol.
So you are still going for swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Six.
Okay. So typically you want to have as many of the winning symbol as possible. That's what typically would happen. Here, I also want to do that, but maybe have as many as other players and lose the majority race, because typically there's something good for having the most. Here, something bad happens. And I go first.
Just like in life. If you want to take too much, then it's
Yeah.
always a cost.
That is true. That is true. Okay. Daptura. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I wish I had the changing of the cards like you
My
do.
ability.
Yeah, your ability. I wish I had the abilities that Dandelion do, but I think Dandelion also has the same wish.
Yeah.
0 experience. I go here. I draw 2 cards and I get Renfri alliance card for the next round, hopefully.
I will go blind. We'll see. Maybe I could lucky.
Get lucky. All right. So I'm gonna go for the last pair. And this time, I'm gonna go for Stregobor.
Oh.
So here's my cards. Okay.
Making some sounds. I am making some sounds while I think, but I think I know what I want to do now. It is pretty stressful to lose life.
I think it's gonna be more stressful for me next morning.
No. I am not that vengeful, am I?
Alrighty.
Well,
No, I don't know.
Of course not.
another question.
HR questions later.
I was talking about Geralt, not.
Okay.
He's like a prima donna.
Oh. Whew.
Okay. So
Yeah.
can we play?
Yeah, I am ready.
Okay.
3, 2.
2, 3. So I have played 2 cards and 1 gives me exploration for every red card up to 3, but for me that is 2, so I get 2 exploration. Ola. Just some swords,
Yeah,
just some swords.
Swords.
Just some swords, okay. So the Stregobor side won this time, so we flip all the cards. So I reveal this card, which gives me 1 sword.
Okay.
Ola, 1
I get
experience.
Experience, yeah.
Oh.
10.
Okay.
11 right now. I had 10, so.
Okay, I use mine, and you also discard 1 inactive.
1 inactive symbol, so for example, magic, and I gain 1 sword again.
Okay, so how many swords do you have, guys?
5.
Ola, 5, so 5 points.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's mine.
That's yours.
Yeah.
Sorry. So
And my plan has worked perfectly. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is one less than the winning guy. Please, 7 points. Mister, I will get punished for getting too many symbols.
Dandelion is always gets punished, but in the books, in the video games. So it's pretty much with the character arc.
Oh, just another Bob. Yes, I need to make more sounds. Yes, actually, my next ability, which I will use in a second, is called Actually, some people have told me, that's a funny story, some people have told me that I look like Henry Cavill, so yeah.
And then that is my funny story.
Probably was your wife.
No, nobody said that, never. Anyways, so now for the exploration symbols. So how many of those you have, guys?
I have 3.
So 3 experience.
Yeah, yeah.
Kamil.
I have 1.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another ability unlocked. And I get the symbols for being... Now, I'm best friends with Renfri, actually.
It's like that meme. Friendship ended with Stregobor, and now Renfri is my best friend.
No, I'm like secretly trying to be friends with both, but not too much of a friend.
So, just like Geralt.
Oh, somebody says you look the same like Henry. Thank you. Somebody wrote a pretty obvious lie in the comment section about my looks. Thank you very much. I still believe it. So, after this round, we keep 2 cards in our tableau. So first we discard all the tokens, and we keep 2 cards. And let me think on that. So, I use my second ability, which is, before choosing cards to keep, I can take one back into my hand, which works out perfectly. And for the next round, it will be that swords and this. So I will keep that in my hand. I will keep that in here. And I will keep one of the cards in my hand, and I will keep this one. So, now I have more cards to choose from.
And Renfri cards?
We keep them, yeah.
Keep them.
We keep
Alrighty.
them, and at the end of the 3rd round, we will reveal one side of, one card from the one side, and the remaining are discarded. So, now we move to page 8. I think 18,
18,
yeah.
18.
So we go to the right path. So Kamil, now it's your turn.
Firstly, we're gonna read, or we're gonna answer questions from the round?
Yeah, are there any questions?
Okay, I saw a question from Arthur that asked about level of difficulty of the Witcher Path of Destiny in comparison to the Witcher Old World.
Okay, good question. I think it's you guys can also share your thoughts. I think it's easier to get into, so it's easier to explain. So it's more streamlined, like the story detail cards help you also get into the rhythm of the game. So they lead you through it, and at the same time, it is being heavily developed by a group of heavy gamers. And even though it has the gameplay simplicity, the gameplay depth, for me, it's similar. I mean, like, brain tickle wise, different but similar. But that's what I think.
The lesser evil is this type of scenario that you use every single cell of your brain to get as much, like you did, like you outplayed me right here, because I'm gonna get punished in a second.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see a question. Do the player boards have the same dual layered cut on the left side for ability as in the Witcher Old World?
I don't know. We can show the
second camera to.
Oopsie. So this is what happens. I'm showing you. Okay, now. So there are 2 layers. Oh, Ola flipped the card, so it's. Now Ola will flip again. Do you remember? So this is there's a cut to slide your side quest card, and obviously there are cut on the top to keep your tokens in place and your experience track in place. So that's like a helpful component during the gameplay.
Okay, there's a question.
Yes.
Will there be more stories besides the free available?
Thank you for the question. Very good question. So obviously, once we got into developing the game, ideas came to mind. And once we have started to show the game to playtesters and reviewers, also ideas came up. And now we have shown it to you, and also there are ideas.
For example, in the update, like we asked you, what's your favorite Geralt's adventure, and that was on purpose. Because like we said, like we actually want to hear out your voice, your favorite tales from the Witcher saga, and not only, so we can check it out and see what we can do in terms of developing the Witcher Path of Destiny.
Yeah. So what is important? So answering your question, because before, as I said, that was a very great non-answer. So answering a question, that's the plan for us. So we don't want to stop here. So for the box, for the components that you see, that's what you will get in the standard retail version of the game. But as was with The Witcher Old World, when we have enough funding, enough people supporting the project, we can give more. And we are listening to you. But it's not only stories, which is important because we are writing branching stories, and we have to double check them and make sure that the lore is fine and it works out, etc. And it also each has different mechanics that is connected to the tale. So yes, but some of the ideas we have maybe we'll be able to answer right away. So maybe in the future.
Okay, and Adrian asks about when can we learn more about these stretch goals?
So we probably are going to tease something before the campaign. Some people from the very first day have been asking for some things that we know that will happen in stretch goals. If that tells you anything, that's very general. Okay, that's very broad. I didn't tell nothing, guys. Please. So we will tease something before the campaign, but then of course it all depends on the funding and the things that we are preparing. We want to prepare them by listening to you and really like give them the correct spotlight.
And I think this is maybe not really in the topic, but it's a great moment to actually remind to jump into the game fan page and to see about the community, what they're discussing. So maybe you can find some hints right there. And if you're gonna be on our website, then you can leave us a follow to get notified about the very first day of the launch. And if you back us during the first 24 hours, now it's the time to put our great animation. We have for you a special gift, Geralt on Roach miniature.
Yeah, so because we are moving into the third round, we have this big break before, so I can tell you that the Geralt on Roach is of course a bigger miniature that you use here on the track. So it's playable, like you will use it to choose cards like we are doing, but you'll just feel bigger. And that's exclusive. It will not be available in regular sales, but it also has different player board with different abilities that are more like the Roach is kind of in control of what's going on.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's a little bit lighter, but still like playable and balanced and fun. So I think before the campaign begins, we will show like the abilities for the Geralt on Roach, so you will be able to see more. So that's a big first day free gift that people who come to the campaign later will be able to purchase. And after the campaign or after the late pledge, it will be not available to purchase at all. So that's that. So, okay, moving all the things aside, going back to the tale at hand.
The tale. Alrighty.
Camille is reading, yes.
Okay. Renfri's dissatisfaction grows as she cannot find a way to break into the mage's tower.
Yes. But I'm trying to help, just so everybody know.
Okay, we believe you. Stregobor has no intention of venturing beyond the walls, as he values his own safety far more than the lives of the townsfolk. At least, you gain some time thanks to your companion who persuaded Renfri to watch the tower. Player with token left unlocks one of the already used abilities. If not possible, they gain 3 experience points.
No, I unlock my training. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I always wanted to be friends with Renfri and help her.
Okay.
But also Stregobor.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Okay. The town guards have been adequately prepared by you and are ready for the battle. However, this is a last resort, as you learn that Renfri possesses a letter of safe conduct, granting her immunity.
Uh-oh.
Kaldemine had been concerned about this from the very beginning. Standing up to the ruler's will and facing serious consequences by the aldermen seemed to be the lesser evil in this case. We got it, guys.
We got it.
One of you has taken on the burden of preparing for the fight. However, they know that Renfri's gang won't surrender easily. Hopefully, Stregobor will prove worthy of this endeavor. Player with token right, so that's me, discards a card from their tableau with the highest number of active symbols and loses 1 victory points.
Ayo.
So we
that
go.
That was very nice to just be 1 victory point below Camille.
From
Perfect.
my tableau.
I feel it.
So from right here.
Yes.
So
anyone, both.
Anyone.
Equal.
Yeah. So. I'm not going to leave the dandelion. Okay, and now.
But you're still winning. The victory point wise, you're still winning. So we are moving into the last. We are moving into the last phase, the last round of the game. So news has reached you that Renfri and her companions are preparing for something. They have been seen heading towards the market square. Weapons in hands. The time for half measures is over. Now you are faced with a decision that will have a considerable bearing on the future of Blaviken. Diplomacy. Guys, diplomacy. Let's talk things through.
That's what's Dandelion best about.
Let's be diplomatic. You can still support Renfri's cause and try to convince the mage to surrender to the ringleader to prevent the massacre. Yes, Stregobor, you will only die, not everybody. Or you know that the alternative is to attack Renfri at the head of the town guard before anyone else gets hurt. Stregobor will remain safe in his tower. Okay, now I am actively on that side, but I will try to morally move to the other. Now I am more in a butchery mode. It's high time you pick a side. The evil reaches out of you. You are faced with a decision that can cost you dearly. So as you can see, we have 2. As you can see here on the playmat, we have 2 of the final cards, and we don't have any symbols leading us towards the next round, because then we are moved into the epilogue, and we read out one of the epilogues that also reminds us to score victory points, and also we still get some victory points or lose some victory points for being the best or for having the majority of the symbol.
Can we answer one question before we start the round, actually?
Yeah,
okay. Hiratoshi asks about currencies in our multi-language GameFound platform. Is it going to set one currency, or will be able to pay in a few?
So yeah, the campaign will be run with one currency. The prices will be set based on the US dollar prices. But of course, for a different language versions or for different local campaigns, you will see your price converted and pay with your currency, obviously, and with the payment methods that are more suitable for you, like Blik for Poland.
Okay, and here's just another Bob, just another comment.
Just another Bob gave us just another comment. Thank you, Bob.
About that Geralt isn't really good at words.
Oh, Geralt isn't good at words.
He will just watch the city burn. If he's in that mood.
Yen will just watch the city burn if she's in the mood.
Yen,
and Dandelion won't stop the masses with songs anymore. Butchering time it is. Okay, so just another Bob. You are telling me that I am unable to move things more diplomatically and I am not good with words. Have you been listening to the words? No, first of all, just another Bob. Very good questions, very good comment in line of the story. So you also get a set of the Witcher Ronin stuff. So the comic book, the miniature, the posters, and the pins. So we will contact you with just another email. And yes, I think butchering is most likely here. But putting things aside, Kamil is still winning. Let's see what he does, and then let's move into diplomacy.
But he's the last.
Okay, so we have to do what we do.
Yeah.
We have to do it.
Okay. I will try to be diplomatic, people. We have a city to burn, said Aaron. No, guys. No, morally, think about it.
Okay, I think I'll go to the last pair, but I also will use my ability in a second.
Whoops.
I get this pair and I will choose... I'll choose Renfri now, and I will use my ability to discard a pair from the available pool and gain any symbols from the discarded cards. And I will choose the...
No, please. Shoot.
And I will get those.
Yen, in the name of friendship. Please. Please. Oh.
That is why it's friendship.
Girls.
This is so in this game, when you have an eye on a good pair of cards, then and somebody snuffs it out from underneath you, get out in the friend zone. Not even that. Not even that. So
that's worse.
So
Sorry, girl.
No, I am out of words. I am
That's
out of
news.
ideas. Okay, guys, we'll get through it together. There's no diplomacy here, so I think I'll look for it in the deck. Boom, found it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have it.
Dandelion likes to sneak up on Geralt and see what he's up to, so I'm going to go also in blank.
Dandelion.
These two always together.
Okay.
But I didn't do as good as you.
But I am still seeing that probably friendship and Dandelion may be more stable in the long run, just to be honest with you guys. Emotionally stable, at least. I will try.
That will be a very, very strange move by me right now.
Aha! So, I am using my Witcher fitness. Okay, this was harsh. This is what it says, Witcher fitness. Okay, that's harsh.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I have no one to report you to because you're HR. So, no. So, I'm using my Witcher fitness, so I play one additional card in my tableau. So I play 3 cards instead of 2. I'm so fit. Yes. 3 cards.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I am. Yeah.
Alrighty. 3, 2, and 1.
1, 2, 3 cards for me. I lose one of the exploration I kept from last round, and I get 3 experience points. And because I have 3 blue cards, I do have 3 diplomacy. So who is not good with words now, huh? I have 4 swords and 4 diplomacy.
That's nice. I get 2.
That's nice. You get 2
We'll
experience.
see.
We'll see.
At the end, you have 2 experience points.
Oh, and
Okay.
you lean towards diplomacy, and you lean towards diplomacy?
Yep.
Okay, I'm changing my mind. Butchering. So put the destiny token on the left path. So it seems that we are going towards the right way, but things can change. So, looking for a friend here. Just 1 sword, and we will move things to the other side. Look, he will have no victory points. Swords, come on.
Okay, but you're
But
first.
we
you're
have.
first, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Good, but you know.
So, okay, so disregard what I said. First, I have to take a look at my options here. Oh, that's nice because that will help me. That's also nice. That's green. I need green. Oh, Aaron, Geralt is using swords for diplomacy. Typical. Yeah, Daniel is right. A sword is the best diplomatic tool anyway. Yes, but not in this scenario, not in this situation. So, but actually, it's true that swords sometimes is fighting, sometimes it's just harsh words. But here it's fighting. So, I will put him here because I'm in between those options. Thank you. And I will go here. Take those 2 cards. I will have to look out for myself a little bit. And
Which side are you going to take?
ah,
this
yeah.
time?
Shush, what is going on? That's too hard. Do I go all in on the diplomacy? No, no, I'm afraid. Okay, I'll take Stregobor.
Okay. I made up my mind already, so I'll go here. And I take Stregobor card. Thank you.
Oh,
That was pretty nice and natural.
okay. I'll choose Renfri for now. And I also use my last ability to draw an additional card to your hand from the unselected cards
Okay.
in the available pool.
Oh, okay.
This card, the second card from the
Okay,
pair.
so you take one of those 2 cards, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Yen has abilities that help her here a lot.
And I discard.
Yeah, some people in the comment section still are not 100% sure about the gameplay details. So going slowly, one more time as we're moving toward the end of the game. This is actually the second turn of the last round. So we've been going through that quite a lot. We have drafted cards, put them in our hands. Now we choose a pair to play and we flip them at the same time. And we apply the cards to gather symbols. So we are maximizing the time, the storyline that we are doing, the tableau we are building, and trying to get 2 particular symbols. But cards have different abilities that may change. Exchange magic for diplomacy, diplomacy for fighting, etc. And we get victory points for one and diplomacy for the other. So see what will happen in the next few turns, and I think that will be helpful as well.
Are we ready?
I am ready. Yeah, I was just
Explain. That, of course. That's
I was just being talkative, diplomatic.
okay. 3.
Okay, I have to.
Okay.
Just,
We are waiting.
Just. Okay.
1, 2, 3. So I have played 2 cards, and I am not losing a sword because I'm using my training, babao, but I get 3 experience, which unlocks my last ability. And I will use it in my last turn. See me. Okay. Oh, Dandelion.
Alrighty, I gain and 2 experience points.
And you have unlocked your second ability. Oh,
Wow,
look
finally!
at you,
Developing
look at
so
you.
well.
Yay! Reading between the lines, that's the hint for me. And, okay.
Between the lines, yes.
And I gain up to 3 sword
swords.
symbols because I have 3 yellow cards.
So let me count, because I forgot, I get 2 more diplomacy for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm
So
more.
you have 3 blue
No, no.
cards.
Oh,
2.
oh,
Ooh.
Sorry. Girl.
no, please, no. Talk with the Dandelion. Okay. So just so you know, guys, I played a card, and I made a mistake, and it gave me nothing. And I was hoping it would give me something, and I didn't want it to cheat. It would be an honest mistake, but Ola, Yen, pointed it out. So big thanks, air quotes. Anyway, so I am still more diplomatic. I am 5 diplomacy, 4 swords. Anyway, Yen, 1, 2, 3, 4 diplomacy.
Yeah, 4
Diplomacy.
And actually, it turns out for
you are
the
more
fighting.
But so Dandelion has more swords and Geralt has more diplomacy. But all in all, the team moves more, goes diplomatic. So
We should talk, guys.
we should talk. Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk Stregobor to go out of his tower, so Renfri can kill him. Actually.
Yen is ruthless.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Nothing. There are no really good endings.
Okay. So it's now. Okay.
Yen is ruthless. Yes, that is true. So I have 5 diplomacy, which means that I will be first and lose some points. No, guys. Okay.
Alrighty, and now I have to check up. I think it's not really much of difference for me. So you're going for diplomacy. You're all about the diplomacy. So I go right here and I just grab these beauties.
Now Yen goes.
I'll go for the left there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yen, and you take one of the one or the other.
Yeah, I'll choose Renfri.
Okay. And now I will go, and I will go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so. Okay, I will go here to the top, draw 2 cards, and see what happens here. Okay. Okay.
And right now I can use my ability, reading between the lines, because it's before playing cards. Choose a symbol, reveal cards from the main action deck until you reveal a card with that symbol and draw that card in your hand. Discard other revealed cards. The number of cards in your hand increases. So I'm choosing, well, what should I choose? Diplomacy? Well, diplomacy, of course, because the points. So I'm drawing cards until I get a diplomacy symbol on it. That's a no. 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 But that was pretty good for me. No.
So Joachim was asking about the boxes. So those are TAC boxes. Of course, remember, they are prototype. So they are very early prototype, first printout So, once we have like the near production quality prototype, we'll be able to show more. But they are quite large to fit the big deck of large tail cards in the middle. So when you like open it, there's the here we have the cards in also the string bag. So they're large cards and other components that you can store inside, like smaller cards, tokens. For example, for this story, we have 3 tokens and 2 decks of the alliance cards.
I see we have some questions about the gameplay, so maybe after the round we'll explain a bit.
Yeah, let us finish the round, count the points, and we will get to those. And I know what I want to do. I have my 3 cards chosen already.
Same here.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
So now important thing happens. I play 3 cards because I use my ability, and I draw the topmost card to my hand. Shoot, I don't need it. Anyway, it was supposed to be green, but I gain 2 experience for this card. Now I reach the level 20, which is maximum experience points. What happens then? This cube goes here, and the gold one goes here, and now the experience I gather will go towards additional victory points at the end. So if you gather a lot of experience throughout the game, you not only unlock the abilities, but also can get some extra points. So that's what happened for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will lose diplomacy to gain 3.
And you get also 3.
Yeah, and I also get 3. 21.
Ooh. 21. Okay. And Dandelion, how many experience you have?
Don't ask.
7, guys. It's 7. So,
a cool movie. It's a very good movie.
Okay. So anyway, now the Renfri side has won, so we reveal our cards. Who wants to go first? Renfri cards, just Renfri cards. We put the Stregobor cards away. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, so
Dandelion get experience points
for an inactive symbol, which is exploration. So
you can only use 1.
Only
magic
1.
Oh, and magic is also.
And magic.
So you get 4 experience.
You get 4, so up to 11. So
nice.
it's not my favorite movie now.
I thought you will get some diplomacy. So maybe I'm not first. Okay, let's see what happens here. 1 experience.
1 experience and 3 diplomacy.
Ooh, 3 diplomacy, which is good, but maybe too good to be true.
Yeah.
You lose 1 sword.
1 sword.
And you 1 inactive.
1 inactive, yeah.
So I have 2 exactly exact same cards. I use 1 inactive symbol to get 1 diplomacy here, and I do the same here, 1 inactive to get 1 diplomacy. So points. How many diplomacy you have, guys?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. So 5 points, Dandelion.
I have
Yen.
6.
6 points, Yen.
6 points,
3, 4,
Yen.
5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8, which is too many.
Which is 20.
Yes, but I will lose some now. Okay, so I have the most diplomacy at the end of the round. And how many swords you have? And we get 1 experience for every sword.
I have 5.
I also have 5.
So
Oh,
it's
wow, that's
16.
a lot. I have only 2.
I have 5. We are tied, Dandelion. But look who is on top. Thank you very much. So I got the good token and the bad token. So I feel okay-ish. And we move to the page 34. So
34.
I will grab onto this large pile. So I will show you that every ending has every epilogue has a different ending, like a different story, but also different artwork here. So here we have Renfri and her gang in the rain. So I will read through it. Stregobor decides to trust your assurances of safety and agrees to meet with Renfri. As soon as you arrive at the market square, Renfri Oh, yeah. Plunges. Oh, I read plunges and I was thinking, no. Plunges in between you and ends the mage's life with a swift strike. Okay. Okay. Emotional damage, guys. So, she deceived you. Oh, yes, she deceived us. And didn't keep her word. The word which one you pledged before Stregobor to convince him to come here. Okay, the player with this token, which is me, I was very persuasive. Stregobor, come out, it will be fine. And now he's dead. Sorry, the emotional damage. Player with this token discards a random card from their hand. And I lose 2 points. Subtract 2 points, and I lose 1 card, which is only one of these is not helpful for my side quest. So, Dandelion.
I can do the honors.
My friend.
Your dearest friends. I'm actually his dearest friend.
Yes, you are actually my friend. You are my true friend. Friendship forever. Just so you know, I am gathering green cards and all of the remaining ones are green. So that was very helpful, thank you. So moving on, things are happening. Stregobor's, okay, let's not be laughing because Stregobor's blood streams down the pavement. My grievances have been avenged, and whoever disagrees should know that I don't care. Renfri raises her sword in a gesture of triumph. She notices one of you standing at the head of the town guard, which is again me. I was playing both sides, staring at her with a determined face. She sheathes her weapon. Yeah, you sheathe your weapon. Player, with this token, I gain 2 victory points. Yes, people like me. I helped. We'll leave, causing no more harm to anyone. Now, we score victory points for experience we have gathered and for the side quest cards. So for me, 3 points, please, for Geralt. Yennefer, 2 points. And Dandelion, 0 points because he hasn't unlocked the gold cube. And now, side quest cards from our hand. So I have 4 green, which is 3 points.
3 points.
Yes.
So you're in 26.
Ola, no points for blue. Yeah.
And
Dandelion.
I have 4 cards without symbols, so I get 5.
No. How many do you had? He had 19? No. I still win. Okay, sorry. I was afraid.
I thought I did something wrong.
No. I was just afraid for my victory. So yes, at last Geralt helped everyone. Feels a little bit icky, but nonetheless.
But he's still undisputed the Butcher of Blaviken.
Yes, I am the Butcher of Blaviken, but in this situation, I don't know. The sight will stay engraved in your mind for a long time. Renfri leading her gang through the dispersing crowd of the townsfolk. Her raised sword still dripping with the mage's blood. The frightened, astonished residents of Blaviken. You know that you're equally responsible for this. Guys, we are equally responsible for this. No, we are all. This is plural you. We are all responsible. Does choosing the lesser evil justify anything? None of you has a good answer to that. The end. And now we have one epilogue art at the end of every epilogue, as I said, and we close the book on this one. So, exciting stuff. I thought I was not coming back from the first and the second round.
If I would choose the other card, maybe it would have different.
You never know.
So Daniel Knapek, Stregobor, come out. We won't hurt you. Renfri will. Yes, exactly. We didn't lie. We said we will not help you. Myself, Geralt, Yennefer, and Dandelion. Yeah. Thank you, Danit. Thank you. I did my best. I was first following you, then I followed you, then at the end I followed my heart.
Oh, that was smooth.
And you still didn't choose any of the side,
Yes,
actually.
but actually gameplay-wise, yes, actually I was like in between
Yeah.
all of the time. At the end I moved towards both of the sides.
Yeah.
But I think the key, I unlocked all of my abilities and used them well, and maximized the symbols, and like even though I pushed too far at the end, I also pushed far with the other one. So yeah. So how guys, how do you feel morally inside?
Well, Dandelion, you know how the Dandelion is. He'll go to sleep, and tomorrow morning he'll be, it's another lovely day.
He'll walk it off. He'll walk it off.
When I watched everything from the side, so I'm still satisfied.
You were just pushing the buttons.
Exactly.
Okay, before we get into the general Q&A, do we have any other questions pertaining to the last round of the game? Oh, just another Bob. Evil is evil. Yeah, direct quote from the book. Evil is evil. That is true, actually. So, as you see in that particular tale, the mechanics was that even though we were gathering symbols for both sides, at the same time we were gathering alliances for both sides. So we were being pulled to the left and right. And that was like to kind of represent the tension that Geralt felt in being placed in between in those two. And it's I think fun mechanics, because every time you draw different cards, and it gives you some variability. Yeah.
Okay, we have a question from Robert. Will there be a way to link the two games as far playing Geralt in the Old World or Witchers from Old World in Path of Destinies?
Okay.
We actually covered it in our FAQ in our latest update, but
Yeah.
we're gonna bring it now as well.
Yeah, so go ahead and take a look at the frequently asked questions we try to answer in our last update on the campaign page on GameFound. And for that, no, Geralt, it's an impossibility for Geralt, like story-wise, to be present in the old world days. So we will not link them, like do any official player board or rules to put him there. But at the same time, can you like use the miniature?
Of course they can. We want them a ban. We won't ban you for that or anything. So that's totally up to you. And also we had a comment from just another Bob that maybe to attach the tail cards together so it makes more swiftly. It's a kind of great idea, and we may look into that. And we'll see what we can do with the tail cards to make it as much friendly as possible for you to play.
Yeah, if you have any, so that's a good moment to point out that if you have any like suggestions or ideas for the like product itself, we are still open. Of course, we are unable to answer all of the needs and requests, and not everything is possible here. But yeah, we are looking into some component upgrades as well. So if you keep the ideas coming, for sure. Yeah. So what else? Maybe let's play. Let's play our game trailer. And then
a short break.
We'll have a short break to drink some water, and just 2 minutes we'll play the trailer and be back to answer as many questions as possible, as fast as possible, not to keep you guys around too long. And thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for engaging. That was awesome. I was half of the time trying to read what people are saying, and that was really cool to see that people got into the story. And even though I have played it many times before. You know, every time you play, there's this different situation, the story. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The story goes differently. Different characters can play together. So
the players change. So there are other interactions, positive, negative.
Negative.
You can
Mostly negative.
you will never know.
Yeah, I know now. Negative. No. Thank you. I was just, you know, leaning into the story and into the character. I enjoyed it very much, and I feel.
Ross, and thank you for the stream. It's not over yet. We're gonna have a short break, and we'll get back to you to have a proper Q&A session without interruptions of the gameplay.
Yeah. So please post your questions if you have them right now, and we'll be back in a minute.
Bards like to sing that fate is a story already told, but destiny is never set in stone. Our choices can reveal new paths. Take on the role of Geralt, Yennefer, Ciri, Vesemir, or Dandelion. Immerse yourself in stories familiar to you from the Witcher series. Select one of the tales, and with it, a unique board game experience. Follow the path of destiny, or completely change its course. Take the side of Stregobor or Renfri, and try to avoid unnecessary bloodshed in the process. Confront the Dovil and break the deadlock between elves and humans. Uncover the hidden motives of King Foltest and the nobility, while seeking to win their favor. Face the mysteries and intrigues behind the curse of the royal daughter. Do it before the Striga devours more victims. Draft unique action cards, manage your hand, build your tableau, and choose your path. Your decisions affect the course of the story, and how it ends depends on your choices. You compete to become a legend remembered by history. So use your unique skills and cunning to become a hero about whom the bards will write songs, even if it nullifies the plan of your comrades. Make strategic decisions, as your choices will determine whether the Striga is disenchanted, driven away, or killed.
And we're back.
Yes, we are back, and I have my laptop on me, so I will try to follow your questions in your chat and your suggestions. So yeah, so first of all, we saw some questions about the gameplay on a Polish channel. So it will happen. So it will happen soon. So for our Polish backers, we will play the game again. Probably a different tale, so watch out for that on our Polish channel.
And this is a very good moment for you to ask questions, and we just pick them up and answer them. But it's another great chance to remind you that the campaign launches on the 19th of October, and it will last until the 7th of November. So you can right now jump into our campaign preview page. It's multi-language page, so you can choose whether you're German, French, Spanish, Italian, Polish, or English, and you can read the content, the updates in the translated languages. There might be some little errors, but of course we are reading this and we are correcting them as soon as possible, and of course throughout the time more and more content will be shown right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know GameFound, one of the people asks, I know GameFound and Kickstarter campaigns like to hide already hidden characters to make them seem like stretch goals, but how many characters do you have planned is an answer. Is a question. So again, general answer to all of the Stregobor questions. We are planning some things. We are working on some things, like mechanically and visually, of course. But we still want to give them, give things that you want, or try to respond to you. So it's not that things that come as stretch goals are something that was in the game and we took it out. No. So like this is what we have been developing for a long time, and the 3 tales and the 5 characters is plenty of gameplay replayability. But yes, we are thinking of more characters and more tales to come. So people have been guessing correctly from the day one that those 2 things we want to add some more. Okay, Lord Vampire asks, are you thinking of developing an app for the game, for the tales, Lord Vampire? And the answer is not right now. Not right now, because the tales are not only the stories, but also game components that affect the gameplay itself. So unless there are stories that are the tales that are only story based with no mechanical changes, no gameplay changes, then an app for tales wouldn't work here, which is something that we like, the fact that it's not only a branching story, but also a different gameplay feel. Like this gameplay feel we had today is very similar, but at the same time very different to Striga or to the world. Okay, moving on. Theorak, will there be multiple stories and randomization in quests? So again, we have 3 stories, but randomization in quests meaning side quests or like the replayability that happens during the game. I don't know. So from my perspective, even though we have played it right now, as you saw the gameplay, we have reached one of the 8 like possible epilogues. Even if we would play tomorrow and we will reach the exactly same ending, that would be still interesting for me, because we would probably have different characters, and definitely we will draw different alliance cards, and different things would happen gameplay wise.
Yeah.
Okay, so like there's always randomization within the mechanical context. Papa, what else do we have here? Okay, so Theorak, Andre Gariv, sorry if I mispronounce your nickname. Are you planning to have a big box version for the game? I would prefer to keep everything together, especially if you plan a decent chunk of extra and stretch goals. So, not that I know right now, actually. There are no plans for a big box, but what we did with our previous game, and I think many people enjoyed that, was a stretch goal box, a separate stretch goal box that you see behind us there with Siri on the side. So even though there were plenty of stretch goals, we managed to put them in one box, so you can keep the game and stretch goals in 2 separate boxes. So that's enough room, and of course we will do it so that the deluxe version is also big enough to fit those tuck boxes, so you can keep them like you would keep nice books on a shelf, right? But you typically keep books on a shelf to look smart. No, that's only me. Okay, I keep books on my shelf so people think, oh, he's smart, he reads. But but these books you actually take out and play. Yeah, people read books, of course. Hidetoshi is asking for Metal Deluxe stretch goals, components, coins, and other things like that. I don't know. That would be a question for you guys if you want it. Like additional dice and metal coins for The Witcher Old World, I think, were both ideas that came up only after we have announced the game, or maybe even only after we have started the campaign, I think. So sometimes people think, oh, they already had that idea in mind. Sometimes it's true. Like sometimes people right now know what ideas we have, but some of them we didn't have before, and now is a chance for us to maybe look at them. So again, it's like it's answering the demand of our backers or the requests of our backers. Okay. Panyoku Mitsuke. Interesting nickname. Panyoku Mitsuke is asking, is there a chance that bonuses to the old world will appear during this campaign? Something like new poker dice or other limited additional small items. Again, an example of a thing that we have never thought of, like new poker dice. That's interesting. You know, maybe there will be things that link those two games. We already said that, you know, we will not make a like official Geralt goes back to the old world. Yes. But at the same time, there are things that may link those two games thematically a little bit. So we are looking into that as well.
I saw we had a previous question about from the same user about the electricity.
Yeah.
So that would be really interesting. I saw people were commenting about the reading app for the tales. That would be something interesting. And from the other side, we have this, you know, board game experience. And have you been thinking about this, the reading app?
Yeah, I mean, I saw some people that were talking about the soundtrack. Like, people were asking to ask CD Projekt Red for rights to the soundtrack. Like, you mean when you play the game, you want to open Spotify and play the Witcher 3 playlist, which is what I typically would do when I play.
And it's still legal.
You can do it, guys. Yeah.
It's recommended.
It's recommended, and you can do it definitely. Okay. Yeah. Somebody asked, can we hope for a gameplay video featuring Henry? I don't know. No. No, of course not, guys. Let's be serious here. Let's be serious.
But that would be a viral. From community manager perspective.
Just another Bob is asking, will there be an ad on that allows to bind the tail cards together? We already answered that before, that something to bind the cards, yes. I think we are winding down with the question and running out of our 2-hour timetable that we have here. Oh, just something. Sorry, I lost the comment I wanted to read. Token upgrade would be nice, says Jan. Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we'll do something like this. If you have some thoughts and questions,
okay,
yeah, you can ping us on our Discord server. And so first of all, join our Discord server. And right now we're gonna wrap up our live stream. And if you have any questions after, maybe not really today, but tomorrow after you watch the live stream, maybe some other folks who have watched the recorded live stream, because it's gonna stay on our YouTube channel. If you have some questions, of course, you can answer them in the comments on YouTube. Or you can post your questions on our Discord server. We have a dedicated channel, the Witcher Path of Destiny. There is a chat channel, a rules channel, so you have something more regarding the rules and how do you actually play it. You can leave your question right there, and if you have some ideas, suggestions, some questions regarding the game itself, the campaign, you can go for the chat channel.
Yep.
Okay, so I think that was a blast for me and for Łukasz and for Ola to be here and to interact with you and to play Lesser Evil. So thank you guys for
Yes,
joining us.
I was very excited with people getting into the story, and to answer one of the last questions, Armored SP, is this the second Witcher board game? Yeah, our second Witcher board game. The
Correct.
previous one was the Old World one. Thank you a lot for being with us, and as Kamil said, we'll answer any of the remaining questions in the comment section or our Discord server.
And on GameFound. So join GameFound, join us on GameFound page, click follow, leave the heart for the roach, and just follow us for the 19th of October.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.